Welcome to the Hillbilly RV channel. I don't really have any RV videos right now, so if you're wanting to see me fix something, you might as well just click off right now. If you want to hear me jibber jabber for a little bit, hang around. We got stuff to talk about. One of them is the RV business as a whole. It's kind of struggling right now. Every dealership, I mean, these dealerships, I don't know how they're doing it, because they're not selling a lot of units, and you know, they've got these big floor plans. I mean, we got a local dealer here. They have 2 locations, have one about an hour north of here, and they got another one almost 2 hours north. And man, I tell you what, they are loaded up with new RVs on the lot. I don't know how in the world they're paying their floor plan. It just boggles my mind. And they're large. They're fairly large dealers for our area. But I know there's a lot of areas that have much larger dealers. And I haven't actually talked to those guys, but our other local dealer, I talk to them all the time because we're all big buddies. And their business is way off. My business way off. I mean, I don't really look at the numbers, but I just know that I mean, my business is probably off this year by somewhere between a third and a half. And most other guys I talk to are in the same boat. Tony and Tanya, they're some months they really scared. Other months they do okay. I don't know. People are not spending money on RVs right now. They're not buying RVs, and usually when they're not buying new RVs, they're working on old RVs. So usually us guys in the service business, the mobile guys, we usually, you know, do very well on you know, times when they're not selling a lot of RVs. But I mean, everybody I talk to, I know several guys in the industry, and everybody's struggling right now. So I don't know what in the world's going to happen with the RV industry. Something's got to give. But I've also been in the RV business for over 30 years now, and I tell people, you know, people that are moving into the RV industry, whether I had a buddy of mine that wanted to start a dealership, a really small dealership, a bunch of years ago, and I'm like, man, are you sure? I said, the RV business is super volatile. I said, you'll do good one year, and you might not do good for the next 2, and then you'll have another good year, and then you'll have a record year. And I said, super volatile, and it has been. You know, most people don't need an RV. Most people have an RV either for just recreation or as temporary or semi-temporary, semi-permanent housing. As people, you know, they get in a bind, and whether they're going through a divorce or suddenly widowed or whatever, or just, you know, low income, they think they can buy a camper, buy a used camper, get it fairly cheap, and you know, it's going to be a cheap way to live. And then they have their first breakdown there, and they're like, oh my gosh, this ain't cheap at all. So, you know, we've got those people, but even those people don't seem like they're spending money. I have a lot of people call and go, oh gosh, I gotta get this fixed, and then we go over the price structure, and they go, oh, you know what, I'm gonna wait. So you know, I don't know, but the RV industry is struggling. I get an RV Pro magazine that I've been getting for 28 years, and it has like monthly and yearly sales, and man, every month this year it's kind of gone down. Sales have gone down. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, but I mean, those of us that are in it for the long haul, you know, we'll make it through. Will it be easy? Yeah, maybe not. So what I'm afraid of is, you know, don't have a lot of work this summer, so I'm not putting old money back for the slow times this winter. Because last winter was really slow, because last winter was really cold, and we had a decent amount of snow, but it was really cold winter. And then we've had a stupid hot summer. Month of May here in southern West Virginia, man, it was just rainy and cold, and it's like, woo, it's going to be a rainy, cool summer. Well, then just flip the switch, and it has just been stupid hot ever since. And it was dry for the month of June, was pretty dry, and then it started raining, and it just rains every day almost. I got a rain gauge here on the porch, and the other day in 24 hours we got 3.5 inches of rain, which ain't nothing. I mean, a lot of other places in southern West Virginia got a lot more rain than that, and they were flooding and flash flooding, washing houses and cars away. It was terrible. But I mean, we got 3.5 inches of rain here in 24 hours. Now, if we'd have got 3.5 inches in 2 hours, we'd have been like a lot of these other places in southern West Virginia, flooding. But thankfully that did not happen. It was spread out over 24 hours. I mean, the creek got up. You know, all the rivers here are muddy, up and, you know, high and muddy. The creek's high and muddy. All the creeks are high and muddy. I got the Paint Creek right here behind the house, and it's the headwaters are just a few miles up the holler. And kind of interesting enough, I think a stream has to be 100 miles long to be considered a river. And I think the Paint Creek is like 95 miles long. So it is almost a river, but not quite. But that's right here behind the house. So we have had, you know, years ago, it used to get up in their yard, up around there. I got an outbuilding down there. We'd get up around the outbuilding and scare us half to death, think the outbuilding is going to get washed away. You know, I got lawn equipment and four-wheeler and a lot of, you know, hand tools and stuff down there. I wouldn't want it to go washing down the creek. But knock on wood, it's been a lot of years since we had water up in the yard around the building. So thankful for that. But yeah, I just don't know really what's gonna happen. It'll all work itself out eventually. So y'all work yourself out. Get down in that comment section, leave me a comment, a criticism, concern. Hopefully next Friday I'll have some work worthwhile to video, and I'll have a an RV video. We'll just have to wait and see. Thank y'all so much for being here. Catch you next time.